Good afternoon, everyone. Back out here at the 100-yard line of the Dakota County Gun Club this afternoon because I need to get the Redfield 1600 zeroed back in on the Savage Anschutz Match 64 that it belongs on. You may have remembered if you saw it, I pulled this scope off to throw it on my Stevens Walnut Hill Model 417 to shoot Day at the Range's Captain America Challenge a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to putting it back on this rifle. And the reason for all that is because I need to start promoting my Positional Punisher challenge a little bit more. If you haven't seen that, I'll link my first video in the description on this one. But the premise of the video, or the challenge, what I initially put out back in very early July was that it needed to be a vintage vibe rifle, meaning some kind of wood on the stock. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a 50 or 80-year-old or 100-year-old rifle. It just has to have a vintage feel to it, which opens the door for things like CZ 455s and 457s and things like that. And hell, if you didn't see Cyclops Joe's video this morning, that Steyr that he shot, that's an amazing little rifle. I'll link that down as well if you haven't seen it. But that would be a great rifle to come out and do this with. And one of the other caveats that I had put out here initially on this challenge is that I wanted people to do it with a vintage vibe or a hunting rifle or something with a wooden stock, okay? And then I said it needed to be a 20 power or lower fixed rifle scope with no parallax, just an old school, either a Unertl, a Redfield, an old Lyman, something along those lines. And I haven't seen that much interest in doing this, and I think it's because I have pigeonholed it into such a minute group of people that I've decided to change all that. If you want to shoot this with something with the synthetic stock and all you've got is a Vortex Diamondback, or an Arkin, SH4 that goes out to 25, you can shoot it with that. But here's what you got to do. You need to dial that parallax down below, or that focus down below 20 power, and then tape it with some clear tape so you can't mess with it. And then go ahead and come on out and shoot it. Again, it's the Positional Punisher. It's 5 rounds in the offhand or standing, 5 rounds kneeling, 5 rounds sitting, 10 rounds in the prone at an official NRA small bore 100-yard target. So anyway, I gotta wrap this little chat up, get this thing re-zeroed, and then I am going to shoot it and video that, and I'll share it with you all a little later on tonight. First 5 rounds offhand, shooting CCI standard velocity. Oof.
What? Well, you use the pad. You push this forward a little bit. And you feel higher.
4. The wind is just pushing me all over the place.
Trying right though.
That's 5. Oh my god, ugly. All right.
I feel like you're way right. I mean, I guess I'm not. I assume you're still shooting center mass and target. Top left corner. Okay. I mean, had you had any on the target before?
Yeah, I have. There's 4 of them overhead.
Okay.
I'll do far. I'll do far left.
There you go. You're on. You see it?
Yeah, left and right. Vertically, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Hold on. Tell us who you like.
You got to move to the left. Go for it.
No.
Nothing.
Still right to left. I dropped it.
You get used to it eventually. So snubby.
Well, I thought Minnesota's going to change the laws of deer hunting and allow this statewide. So
But you're hoping they do, or?
they might be good, but they don't.
You like the arrow precision? Oh, really? Oh, nice. Sounds like a bad habit. Wait, it happen.
Far left.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my Positional Punisher challenge target, and boy, that's ugly. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 misses, 5 misses, 6 misses, 7 misses, 8 complete misses. I was shaking a leaf on a tree here today. The humidity's up. I drank some beer last night and I didn't bring a sling. Not, trying to make any excuses, but otherwise it's really not all that unrespectful. I will score it up here a little bit later and put it in the comments or something. Yeah, it's ugly. But the point is, guys, you can get out there and do it, and hope to see more people doing it. And until then, we will see you at the range.